side, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, our 2025-2026 season begins as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats host cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome you to the beautiful Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, 46532. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our very first basketball broadcast of the 2025-2026 season, we know the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis and, of course, the Knox Lady Redskins, as they are two of our area teams, but this will be our first glimpse at their new look. When we look at the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis, head coach Aubrey Lady is in her fifth year leading the girls program. The Lady Cats went 12-10 last season, falling in the first round of sectionals to the Culver Lady Cavaliers. We were here for that one as the final was 44-32. The Lady Cats started the new season 2 days ago and fell to Couts on the road 72-35. They have several returning starters and are hopeful this year brings a breath of fresh air into the mix. No stats listed online this early in the season, but we do know Gabby Krause and Sarah Thompson. They are the leading seniors on this squad, and they play very well together. We are excited to see their growth, as it's hard to believe they are already seniors. But let's go ahead and bring him in with us this evening, our sports analyst Chris McGowan on the call. Welcome indoors, Coach.
This is weird.
Too temperature controlled for you.
Yeah.
Not enough chaos.
Not enough cold air. Tell you what, I would have made it on time, but that darn thing called traffic.
Oh, yeah, it's rush hour traffic here in Stark County. It's like New York City.
Oh, you get on 35 or 30, you can't pass.
Well, I mean, we don't know much, but let's talk about the Cats. It's been a tough few years. We know Sarah Thompson, Gabby Krause, the returning seniors on this team, and they're really the bread and butter of this team. That's who they rely on throughout each night we've seen over the last few years. But now in their senior year, what's your thoughts for this year's squad?
Those two can lead the way. Those two are pretty darn good basketball players. They've been starting since their freshman year, so looking for big things from those two. The other night, first game of the year, they took on a very good Couts team, who should be one of the top teams in the Porter County Conference.
Yeah.
And you have to go to Couts. So it's a tough way to start the season. But again, Aubrey Lady is going to have her girls ready to play night in and night out. But, yeah, those two are definitely going to lead the way and look for big things, especially as the season goes along and you mix in these sophomores.
Yeah.
Another year of experience for them. By the end of the year, they could be playing some pretty good basketball. Now, they have to stay healthy, knock on wood, if they're going to make some noise come postseason.
Well, we've talked about it before, but, the coaching staff for the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, it's well represented by Aubrey Lady, the head coach, and then, of course, her assistant, one of the assistants, Lexi Minix, both of which are state champions here at Oregon Davis. So, they've been there and done that, Coach, and we've talked about it before. When you play or coach in those big games, in the big moments, there's a lot you learn. Yeah,
that experience is invaluable. The Minix clan been here a long time here at Oregon Davis, and it's something that you can't actually quantify it. It just it's invaluable, like I said, and to be able to have that knowledge and to be able to pass it on to these girls is invaluable.
Well, we go ahead and turn the page. We look at the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana. Head coach Rob Kruger is in his first year as the man in charge, and he is no stranger to the coaching world. He actually had time as the boys' head coach in Knox for 7 seasons from 2015 to 2022. And is now back in the game just a few short years later. The Lady Redskins, though, started their season on Tuesday as well, and they beat Morgan Township 43-34 at home. They come into this rivalry cross-county battle hoping to start their season 2-0, which hasn't been done in Knox since 2020. Leading the Lady Redskins in the scoring department is junior Riley Taylor, who scored 24 points in the season opener. Right behind her is Jayla Patrick, a former Lady Cat of Oregon Davis, now on the Redskins. Patrick scored 6 on Tuesday, and then Serenity Nava, remember her from last year, now a sophomore. She rounds out the top 3. She had 5 in their game on Tuesday. Leading the team in rebounds was Elise Wolf with 6 boards. Nava led the team in steals and assists with 5 snags and 7 dimes. Thoughts on this year's Lady Redskins squad, Coach?
Well, they're going to be well coached. Coach Kruger's been around a long time on the boys' side. Somebody that I've known for a long time, just like Coach Lady for Oregon Davis. Never had the privilege of actually coaching against Coach Kruger on the boys' side. Never gone head-to-head. But, again, just a guy that very detail-oriented. His teams are going to be well prepared. They're going to do a lot of scouting, and they'll know what the other team and what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are. And Coach Kruger, he's going to get the maximum effort out of his girls. That's for sure.
Yeah, he'll talk about it in our Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner here shortly. He said turnovers were a big problem on Tuesday, and he said, really, if you look at it, we probably shouldn't have won the game, he said, but they did get the win. Hey, they'll take it. They start the season 1-0, and now here they are on the north side of Stark County taking on their rival, one of their rivals, another cross-county battle here between the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and the Knox Lady Redskins. Well, we are expecting a great evening of IHSAA girls basketball action as we start the 2025-2026 season here on WKVI. It's kind of hard to believe we're starting basketball right now, Chris. This is crazy. We got a football game tomorrow.
We got a football game tomorrow night, so
gift of gab.
Right.
That's the gift of gab, baby.
Hey, this ball actually has a natural bounce to it. It actually comes back up.
Yeah, it comes to you.
Yeah, it actually comes back up to you.
Well, we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
All right, thanks, JT. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. No injuries to report, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Rob Kruger of the Lady Redskins and Aubrey Lady of the Lady Cats. That's after this next break in the KVB Coaches Corner. No, the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winnemac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brahms. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
We welcome you into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, Rob Kruger. First off, great to meet you, Coach. Heard a lot about you, but you had a big win to start the season against Morgan Township. Talk about what you learned from your team the other night.
Well, there's a lot really unknown going into that first game because you don't know your opponent very well, and you're still learning about your own team. So, we had some really positive things come out of that game, and then we definitely had some things that we need to clean up if we expect to succeed as we move through the season.
Is there anything in particular at this time about the Lady Cats? I know this is a cross-county rivalry. I know Jayla Patrick, former Lady Cat. That's an interesting story now on your team. Talk about this matchup tonight.
Well, they have a lot of tradition here from a basketball standpoint and girls' side, and so they always bring their A game. They play very hard. They're well coached. They have some presence inside, and they have some good perimeter players. And quickness-wise, they can cause problems on the defensive end of the floor as well. Anything in particular that you've been kind of harping on that you want to see on the court tonight? We need to do a better job taking care of the basketball. We had 26, 27 turnovers against Morgan Township, and we were fortunate to come out on top. Normally, if you have those turnover numbers, it doesn't end up too well for you. So that's been a point of emphasis since our first game. What's your message to Redskin Nation here on the road? Well, we're going to put a good product on the floor. The girls are all excited, so hopefully we have a good crowd over here. Make the short drive over to Oregon Davis. Nice to meet you, Coach. Good luck tonight. Thanks, Mitch.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
We welcome you back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Lady Cats. It's Aubrey Lady. Coach, tough loss the other night to open up the season. What'd you learn about this squad? We know about the two seniors on this team, Gabby Krause, of course, and Sarah Thompson, but what'd you learn about them?
Obviously we're young. We have the two seniors and the rest are underclassmen, but the good thing about it, we did see some good things out of them. We just need to make sure we put it all together into 4 quarters. Erin McMillan came out and knocked down some shots, which were really big for us, and that built her confidence, so hopefully she can continue with that, and then our seniors can step up and play their senior season out like we know that they're capable of.
Yeah, Coach Kruger talked to us about that game they had on Tuesday. They beat Morgan Township, but he said they had over 20 turnovers, and he said that's going to be an emphasis for them tonight. Talk about defensively how you want to attack this cross-county rival.
We just want to cause chaos, play our defense like we've played for the last several years, but just make sure that we are helping each other out. Once someone goes to help, we have to help the helper and communicate. That's our biggest thing. Being young, sometimes we forget to communicate what we're doing or where we need someone to be to help us out, but that's going to be our biggest thing, is the communication piece. Message to the fans here at home. Come out for our home opener. It'll be a good game.
Coach, I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver, Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Okay, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action, what are your Surf Internet keys to the game as an Oregon Davis Lady Cat, Chris?
You got to come out and take care of business at home. Try to come out and jump on Knox early, make them handle the basketball, because you heard Coach Kruger talk about turnovers being a key. So, again, Oregon Davis has been known to play that 3-2 zone defense. Force Knox to actually hit some outside shots. Don't give up the easy points in the paint. So controlling the paint and controlling the glass is going to be key for Oregon Davis tonight.
Keys for the Lady Skins.
Take care of the basketball.
Yeah.
And come out and take care of the basketball and look to push tempo because Oregon Davis is not very deep, not very many players. With it being early in the season, maybe rotate some more girls in if you're Knox and try to wear Oregon Davis out. But to me, the biggest thing is to come out and take care of the basketball.
All right, we've been surfing as that is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Stay tuned. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVR.
Fiber internet plans start as low as $30 a month with AutoPay when you switch to Surf. The holidays means more guests, more devices, and more reasons to get blazing fast fiber internet. With Surf, you get all the speed you need, plus perks that never expire. Free installation, no contracts, unlimited data, and price lock for life. Surf Fiber Internet, local service with perks that never expire. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis in Hamlet, Indiana, starting at point guard is Gabby Krause. The 2 guard is Trinity Vasari. Starting at small forward is Aaron McMillan. At the 4 is Madison Zelai, and at the 5 is Sarah Thompson. For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Serenity Nava. At the 2 is Presley Messer. Starting small forward is Riley Taylor. At the 4 is Elise Wolf, and at the 5, it's Jayla Patrick. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. You are listening to KVB's WKVR.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
570-5 574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, welcome to game number 1 of our 2025-2026 Indiana high school basketball season between the Oregon-Davis Lady Cats and their cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. Hello again, everybody. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in your area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in the den is Brian Ernest. The scoreboard operator is Hannah Simon. The official scorekeeper is Emily Cartier. And our officials for this evening are Chris Horo, Danny Torok, and Matt Gilson. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have Chris McGowan on the call. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School girls basketball cross-county rivalry action from the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana. We look around our area teams. Chris, the West Central Lady Trojans, it's their first game of the season. They're hosting Caston tonight. Your thoughts?
Tell you what, Caston here the last several years has been a really good 1A program. West Central has been on the up and up, so that could be a toss-up. But if it's at West Central, I like the Trojans to come out on top in a close one.
The Lady Cavs of Culver start their season tonight. They're hosting South Central. It's both teams' first game of the year. That's a rivalry battle.
It is. I think South Central has a good nucleus coming back. It's their second year under Coach Nelson. Adam Neese, I believe, now is the head coach at Culver. AJ and Adam is at Laporte. Okay, so not really a big switch there. The girls are going to understand. He's been kind of a co-head coach the last 3 years. But again, with being first game of the year, you kind of got to go maybe with the home team in that one, just because of the surroundings.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn things over to Brian Ernest as we get ready for our national anthem here from the beautiful Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana.
Tonight, we honor Logan and the lasting impact he made on our Bobcat family. We ask that you join us in a moment of silence to remember and celebrate his life. Thank you. May we all continue to carry Logan's spirit forward with heart, determination, and care for one another, both on and off the court. At this time, would everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Oregon-Davis Pep Band under the direction of Mr. McNeil.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Dixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. We continue talking about our area teams with Chris here. The North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays, it's their first game of the season as they're hosting Rochester tonight. Chris, your thoughts?
Rochester's always a tough place to play. Very low ceiling. Always used to be a very dark gym. But again, the Rochester Lady Zebras.
Luckily, it's at the Nest tonight.
It's at the Nest tonight,
Luckily.
So that's good. Okay, so even better. With North Judson playing at home, I look for North Judson to eke out a close victory there tonight.
Then finally, the Tri-Township Lady Tigers start their season tonight hosting Twin Lakes. How do the Lady Tigers fare?
I look for Tri-Township to come out and take advantage of that short court.
Yeah, no kidding.
They started off last season with a nice 10, 12-point victory at Twin Lakes, and I look for Tri-Township to do the same again tonight.
And all of that lines us up for our game. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats hosting their cross-county rival, one of their cross-county rivals, the Knox Lady Redskins. What say you happens in this one tonight?
It's going to come down to who takes care of the basketball and free throw shooting. To me, there's always three things in a basketball game: free throw shooting, turnovers, and rebounding. If you can win two of those three, 90% of the time you're going to win the basketball game. So, whoever dominates on the glass and is able to knock down the free shots will come out victorious tonight.
Well, they've gone through the starting lineups. We'll remind you one more time who is starting out onto the floor for each team. The Knox Lady Redskins, we will see Serenity Nava, Presley Messer, Riley Taylor, Elise Wolf, and Jayla Patrick. For the Cats, Gabby Kraus, Trinity Vasari, Madison Zelaya, Aaron McMillan, and Sarah Thompson. In the middle is Sarah Thompson, along with who I believe is Riley Taylor. And we are underway. Our JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away, and it will be controlled by the Lady Cats. And then they will unfortunately turn it over there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on the wing. Kraus thought that Vasari was going to stay on the wing and ended up doing a back cut and just threw it out of bounds.
Nava has it. Far side of the court. It looks like the Cats are in a zone here as it hits the far corner. Riley Taylor for three. No good, and it's rebounded on the inside by Trinity Vasari. Here come the Lady Cats pushing it forward. It's Gabby Kraus to the far corner. Three by Macmillan is no good. Rebounded on the inside. Back out the Kraus. Now she's attacking inside. Back out the Thompson for a 16-footer. No good, and rebounded by Riley Taylor. Quick work. And pushing it forward is Serenity Nava. We now see Presley Messer with the ball. Messer, a very good basketball player we've learned to know over the last few years. She has it at the top of the key. They're working on this zone. They have it inside to Elise Wolf. And a 5-second violation called on the inside. So a turnover there by the Redskins. Both teams having problems early here.
Yeah, Oregon Davis doing a good job there. They're controlling the glass so far, but again, no points to score or to show for it.
Near corner, back up top. This is Madison Zelaya. Zelaya to Kraus. Now to the right elbow. Thompson drives inside, kicks back out for Aaron McMillan. The three ball connects. Splash. And she makes the first points on the board for the Lady Cats. It's 3-0. They lead the Lady Redskins. Presley Messer up top to the near corner. Riley Taylor inside to Elise Wolf. Nice play off the glass, no good. Got her own rebound. Blocked by Thompson. Then back out the Nava for three is no good, and rebounded inside by Trinity Vasari. And here come the Lady Cats. It's Kraus getting inside. What a hesitation. She had the left-hand layup, but she couldn't get it to go. It's rebounded by Riley Taylor, and we're back to work. Here come the Lady Redskins with the ball, crossing the timeline. This is Presley Messer. She gets it inside to Elise Wolf. Back out to Riley Taylor inside the free throw line. Elise Wolf back out to... that was Jayla Patrick up to Nava, then swings it around the world inside, almost stolen by the Lady Cats. Diving on the floor is Sarah Thompson as she goes out of bounds. It'll stay here, out of bounds play underneath her own basket.
Tell you what, Madison Zelaya in the top of that zone is very active.
And Riley Taylor will take it out. Waiting for the play to develop. Inside to Jayla Patrick off the glass, and she gets the right-hand layup to go. So Patrick, the former Lady Cat, now a Lady Redskin, gets on the board. 3-2, the Lady Cats lead the Skins. It's Sarah Thompson at the top of the key. She has it inside. Right-hand layup, no good. Got her own rebound, and then a foul's called on the putback. That will be on Elise Wolf, and I believe that's her first of the evening, putting Thompson at the line.
Yeah, her first, team first, and Thompson there kind of forced the shot and was able to get her own rebound. So she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here for the Cats.
First shot's up and away for Thompson, rims out. We've talked about it before when we start the season, Chris. It's about dusting off the cobwebs, getting back into the swing of things. It can kind of be tough sometimes.
Yeah, that's for sure. And second one up and no good, but an offensive rebound.
Wow. That is Zelaya. She's trapped in the far corner, gets rid of it to Macmillan, swings it around for Kraus. Then up top, big 3 by Trinity Vasari's no good. Fight for the rebound. Nava comes up with it somehow, and here come the Lady Skins. Nava behind her back, gets it to Messer. Messer, extended wing inside to Jayla Patrick, blocked by Sarah Thompson. Here comes Gabby Kraus now, crossing the timeline. She thought about a 3, but no, inside, and he'll throw it away off the leg to Zelaya, and Thompson was there. You almost wonder if she was looking for Thompson.
Yeah, I think she was throwing to Thompson there, and Zelaya just cut right in front of it. But again, Oregon Davis pushing the tempo there and had the opportunity just come up empty.
So it's Presley Messer, extended wing near side of the court, over to Nava, top of the key 3, no good, too hard off the glass, rebounded by Elise Wolf, and her putback goes. Thompson kept her hand straight. She didn't want to cause the foul. Smart play, but the Lady Redskins take the lead, 4-3 now. And on the other end of the floor, it's Gabby Kraus getting double teamed. She loses it. The ball goes out of bounds. It will stay here. Kraus, what looks like she's kind of gotten taller as well.
Yeah, she has, she's put on a couple inches, that's for sure.
And Thompson, she's been this height since a freshman. She's just always been the tallest player for the Lady Cats her whole high school career as they get it in. It's a 3 on the far side of the court by Vasari's, no good. Tracking it down is Zelaya for a second chance opportunity near corner. Macmillan, 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Nava. Fighting now. It looks like a Cat will get in there and cause the jump ball, and it will be Redskin basketball on the jump.
Yeah, Nava, I tell you what, that's her second rebound. Doing a good job of rebounding from the guard position.
Nava brings it forward, gets it to Presley Messer. Messer back to Nava. Nava to Jayla Patrick at the low block. She brings it back out about 15 feet. Then to Nava, swings it up top to Messer. Messer over to Riley Taylor, near side of the court. Back to Nava, top of the key. Entry pass to Jayla Patrick. Here comes the help from Thompson. Oh, wow, back out Riley Taylor for 3. Splash. 7-3. The Redskins are opening things up here in the first at the 3:45 mark. And now here are the Lady Cats on their side of the floor. Gabby Kraus. Kraus back over to Aaron Macmillan. Into the free throw line. Sarah Thompson back out to Kraus, then to the right elbow. Thompson attacks. Foul called on the floor.
All the years that I've had the pleasure of coaching against Thompson for 2 years, and I tell you what, she loves that right block.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Kraus to take it out, kicks it up top. Deep 2 by Macmillan, no good. Front rim, rebounded by Presley Messer. Here come the Lady Redskins, pushing it forward. Messer to the near corner, Jayla Patrick. Patrick has it back to Messer, swings it over to Nava, then to the far corner. Riley Taylor driving baseline, picks up her dribble, puts up a shot, no good. Patrick pats it back out. This is Messer over to, 3 is missed by Patrick there, and a foul's called, I believe, on Elise Wolf, a loose ball foul.
That's her second, so Coach Kruger going to have the decision to make here.
And he's going to bring Cheryl Barnes off the bench here at the 3-minute mark here in the first. 7-3, the Lady Redskins lead their cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Messer almost stole it from Kraus. It goes out of bounds. And checking in is Cheryl Barnes for Elise Wolf. So the 5 for the Redskins see Serenity Nava, Riley Taylor, Presley Messer, Jayla Patrick, and Cheryl Barnes. Sideline out of bounds play. Macmillan into the right block. Thompson back out to Macmillan. Up top, this is Gabby Kraus. Swings it over, then back to Kraus. Now back over to Macmillan for three. No good. She's got a quick trigger, Chris. Rebounded by Cheryl Barnes. She's not afraid to get the shots up. We've seen her pop off before last season, late in the year. And now here is Presley Messer driving in. Puts up a 15-footer right by the right elbow. No good, and it's rebounded by Trinity Vasari. Here come the Lady Cats. This is Macmillan. Three ball, top of the key, in and out. It looked good. Rebounded by Cheryl Barnes. She got in there, and she's going to get it to Serenity Nava. And here come the Lady Redskins. Nava over to Messer, back up top to Riley Taylor. She's going to try a three here. No good. Hits the back of the rim and rebounded by Gabby Kraus. Here comes Kraus crossing the timeline. 2:10 to go here in the first. Tip. Almost stolen by Riley Taylor. It goes out of bounds. Stays here, Lady Cat basketball, and checking in is number 15, Olivia Edwards. This is for Madison Zelaya.
Like I said, Zelaya very active on the top of that 3-2 zone for the Cats.
Oh, nice little Euro step by Thompson. Gets inside, no good. She got her own rebound. The putback's no good, and she's getting frustrated here. Redskins push it forward. It's Presley Messer. Messer back to Nava, inside to Cheryl Barnes. Turns around, off the glass, no good. Oh, almost came up with the rebound with the Lady Cats, but Cheryl Barnes gets in there and gets it. Then it's back out, up top, swings it over to Patrick. She drives inside, no good. Rebounded by Patrick, then to Barnes, then to Messer. Around the world to Taylor, to Nava. Now back to Taylor. Three ball. Yes, sir. 10-3, 7-point lead, the Lady Redskins. And here come the Lady Cats pushing it forward. Near side of the floor, Trinity Vasari inside to Thompson from 14's no good. She's cold right now. Rebounded by the Lady Redskins, and here they come. It's Riley Taylor driving inside, back out to Patrick. Three ball is a travel. She moved her feet.
Yeah, took 2 steps into that shot. Good looking form there, though.
And I think Elise Wolf is coming in for Cheryl Barnes. I think Cheryl may have come up a little hobbled here. She looks like she may have rolled her ankle or something potentially here. And now we have a timeout on the floor by head coach Aubrey Lady to talk things over. The Lady Redskins opening things up with a 7-point lead here, Chris.
Yeah, knocked down the Taylor has 2 big threes, and other than that, I mean, we talked about rebounding being a key stat, and so far Oregon Davis has 10 rebounds total as a team, and Knox has, 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 15. So the shooting has not been very good for either team, but Knox is doing a better job on the glass, and hence the 7-point lead here at 10-3.
This is both teams' second game of the season. They both started their 2025-2026 campaign on Tuesday night. The Lady Redskins beat Morgan Township. The Lady Cats fell to Couts. So that's where we are here for Game 2 of their season. Game 1 for us here on WKVI, a cross-county battle, and it's Gabby Kraus, top of the key, fakes the three, drives inside, draws the foul, and I think that's what she's going to have to do a little bit more of, especially this season, getting inside, drawing the foul, going to the line.
Yeah, what I liked there was the fact that she used the ball fake and attacked the gap, and going to go to the line here to shoot 2. That foul was on Nava, her first.
And Kraus will sink the first of 2, making it 10-4. We will see Madison Zelaya check in for Trinity Vasari, her first break of the evening. They really, you can tell, they trust Macmillan to shoot the 3. She's got the green light.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever met a Bobcat that didn't have a green light.
Kraus will hit the second, making it a 5-point difference. 10-5, the Lady Redskins lead, and here they have it. It's Riley Taylor getting it in. Back out to Presley Messer. Swings it over to Jayla Patrick, then to Serenity Nava. Nava to the far corner. Riley Taylor, entry pass to the low block. Patrick back out, flashing left elbow shot is Elise Wolf. Good find from Patrick, and Elise Wolf makes it count. 12-5 they lead, and Gabby Kraus pushing it forward. It's Macmillan right away, a 3. Too hard off back iron, rebounded by the Lady Redskins, and here they come, pushing it forward. It's Serenity Nava. Now she'll slow it up, crosses the timeline. It looks like man-to-man here from the Lady Cats now, Chris. And Patrick will go inside, tries a shot, no good. She's fouled and will go to the line.
And that foul is going to go on Olivia Edwards, her first, the team first. Patrick to the line to shoot 2.
We talked about it in the Coca-Cola pregame show. Jayla Patrick just a year ago was on this Lady Cat team. Now she's on the Lady Redskins squad. So an interesting change of events. Not far down the road,
right.
But it's interesting how that can shake out these days with the new rules.
Oh, yeah. Something that I don't like, but, that's why I'm up here calling a game on the air and not making big decisions.
She will hit both of them. It's 14-5, and driving inside is Macmillan. She is stuffed, blocked by Patrick, and here come the Lady Redskins. It's Nava. Nava has it back over to Patrick. Patrick, then to Riley Taylor to the near corner. Presley Messer, and that will be the end of the first. She couldn't get a shot off. 14-5's the score as we'll take a break and come back. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan will take a break. Second quarter action is on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here at the beautiful Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, 14-5. The Knox Lady Redskins lead their cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, here on KVB's WKVI. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. We go to the second quarter. Thoughts after the first there, Chris?
Oregon Davis one field goal that whole entire first quarter, and that's why they're down 9. So again, you start knocking down some shots, you get right back into this.
Lady Cats will start with the ball for the second. It's Macmillan going inside, and Patrick kept her hands high. Blocked shot on the low block, and then a jump ball called after that. So it will be Knox Lady Redskin basketball as we start the second here. A little pressure here by the Lady Cats, but the Redskins will get it in and push it forward to Nava. Nava has it, spins around, back up top to Taylor, then swings it over to Presley Messer. Back over to Nava. Nava looking inside. The zone here from the Lady Cats to start the second. It's far corner Riley Taylor to the left elbow. Elise Wolf then swings it over to Presley Messer. Messer into Wolf, then to the near corner. Taylor. Oh, she got it back to Presley Messer, and Messer tried to swing it over to Nava, and she was nowhere near it. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, just trying to move the ball there a little too quick, and thought that Nava was going to be a little bit wider than what she was, but threw it out of bounds.
Top of the key at the volleyball line, it is Sarah Thompson to the near side of the floor. Gabby Kraus skip past to Thompson, fakes the shot, blow by, right by Patrick, and she gets the right-hand layup to go. What a move, Sarah Thompson. And now, as Taylor brings it across the timeline, there will be a blocking foul. Little body here by Maddie Zelaya, the sophomore, keeping him in check. And that will be her first of the night or second?
Her first.
And a sideline out of bounds play. Taylor to take it out for the Lady Skins. She gets it to Serenity Nava, driving inside. Dump off to Patrick, fakes the shot, tries to drive inside. Nothing there, back to Nava. What'd you see?
Travel, didn't call it.
Patrick, far corner, skip pass up top. Riley Taylor, 3-ball, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kraus got in there. Also Zelaya, Patrick as well. And a couple of Cats hit the deck. They're going to call the foul on Jayla Patrick here. Her first foul of the night. Interesting.
Yeah, just can't really falter there, just being aggressive, going for the rebound. So it's as a coach, that's one you can live with.
Kraus hesitating, driving on Messer, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound. Back out, 3-ball, Macmillan, no! And it's rebounded by Nava over the back call, or what would you call that?
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as over the back, but it's just a push.
On the rebound, Maddie Zelaya. That's what we always, back when I played, over the back, but I guess that's not.
It's not actually in the rule book.
Isn't that funny? I don't know where that term came from. Because everybody uses it.
Everybody screams it, yeah.
Oh, nice play. Gabby Krause pokes her hand in there and takes it coast to coast for the right-hand layup. They tried to get it back to Nava. No. And now here's Nava driving inside, puts up a shot off the glass. She got inside the paint, no good, rebounded by the Cats, and here they come. It's Gabby Krause pushing it forward to the far corner. 3 on the way by Vasari's no good, rebounded by Patrick. And now here are the Lady Redskins. 14-9, 5:50 to go in the first half. Nava up top, over to Messer, extended wing. Taking their time, looking at the zone to the near corner. Riley Taylor back to Presley Messer, swings it over. Nava, back over to Messer. She tried to look inside but held on to it. Now Messer picks up her dribble to the near corner. Riley Taylor, 3-ball, no good. Fight for the rebound. Nice job by Riley Taylor. Kept it from Vasari getting to it, and now here's Nava popping a 3. No good. Rebounded by Sarah. Nope, Thompson will just let it go out of bounds, and the Lady Cats will have it.
We got timeout on the floor here by the Redskins. Coach Kruger wants to talk about the offense here, I think, a little bit about they're running Riley Taylor to death. She's running the baseline for the Redskins against that 3-2 zone, doing a very good job of overloading the zone. But, again, you got to be a little bit more patient and let the baseline runner actually get to your side. Now, Riley Taylor also doesn't have to come to the ball side every single time. Kind of just wait in the corner on the opposite side and tell them, hey, swing the ball back over to my side. I'll already be here. But Riley Taylor getting a workout going from corner to corner on that baseline.
Well, and then, a lot of things that I always talked about with our coaches, or what our coaches always used to talk with us, was attack that zone. Get into the paint, make that zone shrink, and then kick it out for that open 3 in the corner. It's not that hard. What the zone wants to do is make you just stand around and they get the breaths they need to play harder on the other end.
All right, Knox coming out here in a 2-3 zone.
Trying to mimic this here. Thompson gets inside, and it's stolen. Elise Wolf got her hand in there, and picking it up is Jayla Patrick, and here come the Lady Redskins. It's Presley Messer, near side of the floor, back up top to Nava, then to Messer to the near corner. Riley Taylor, blocked 3 by Sarah Thompson. Fight for the rebound, last touch by Elise Wolf. It's Lady Cat basketball.
Yeah, Taylor's got a pretty quick release, but not quick enough there. Sarah Thompson doing a good job of using that wingspan and knocking and blocking that shot.
So here are the Lady Cats. It's Gabby Krause looking inside to Sarah Thompson. Here comes the help from the low 2-3. Back up. Back to Gabby. 3, overshot it. Rebounded by Erin Macmillan. And Erin will try to get it back to Thompson, but Nava got in there, and a jump ball will be called. It'll stay here, Lady Cat basketball.
Yeah, Oregon Davis doing a very good job here this quarter of actually being able to put the ball in the bucket. The game becomes a lot easier when you can do that.
Lady Cats get it in. Gabby Krause has it. Looking at that zone to the far corner, Erin Macmillan, then back up, extended wing. That's Gabby Krause inside to Sarah Thompson, and a foul will be called. Reach in here by, I believe, Elise Wolf. Yep. So getting a little chippy here in the second, a 5-point ball game, 14-9. The Lady Cats are trailing the Lady Redskins. It's an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Krause to take it out.
Yeah, that's Elise Wolf's 3rd foul, so Cheryl Barnes going to check back in for the Lady Skins.
Slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Looking for someone. Ooh, almost threw it away, but she gets it in to Vasari, and then Vasari throws it away, and here come the Lady Redskins. It's Riley Taylor, puts it off the glass, no good. Wow. Krause fighting for the rebound along with Serenity Nava. I don't know what they're going to call. They're going to call this on Gabby here. So Kraus.
Foul on Kraus, her first. Team third here in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely getting a little chippy here. So now the Redskins have it, an out-of-bounds play. They get it into Riley Taylor, and she will. 14-9 is the score. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Gabby Kraus brings it forward for the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis. She crosses the timeline, kicks it over to Erin McMillan, then back to Kraus. Kraus over to McMillan. She's going to chuck a three. Almost, no good. Long rebound, trying to save it was Victoria Nagai. She couldn't, and it'll go out of bounds. Knox Lady Redskin basketball. Redskins push it forward. It's Presley Messer. Messer to the near corner. Riley Taylor back to Messer. Entry pass to the low block. Cheryl Barnes triple team. Back out. Patrick then to the near corner. Riley Taylor three. Overshot it. Rebounded by Erin McMillan. And here comes McMillan with Nava all over. Pushes it forward to Nagai. Almost had it. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound is,
off of Kraus.
It'll be off of Gabby Kraus and go out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Redskin basketball. Getting tough now between these two teams. They're not able to get points on the board in the last couple of minutes here of game time. Presley Messer has it. Over to Serenity Nava, back to Messer. No movement here. They're just passing up top. They tried the entry pass to Cheryl Barnes and then stolen by Sarah Thompson, and we have a whistle here on Presley. A little foul here. Her first, team's third of the quarter.
Yeah, Knox forcing it there to the post instead of using the corner to throw it into the post.
Near corner three by the Lady Cats. Trinity Vasari's no good. Rebounded, though, by Kraus. Back out to McMillan for three. And that one will be short and go out of bounds. Knox basketball. So the Redskins have it. They push it forward to Presley Messer, near side of the court. Back up top to Serenity Nava. Nava back over to Presley. Presley to the near corner. Riley inside to Cheryl. Cheryl off the glass. Kraus was on her. Mouse in the house. And taking advantage is Cheryl Barnes. And now here's Kraus on the other end of the floor between her legs. Picks up her dribble inside of the low block. It's Sarah Thompson trying to make a move on. Cheryl, no. Back out. Kraus for three. No good. Top of the key. Rebounded by Nagai. She puts a shot up. No. But she's fouled and will go to the line. I think it's on Riley Taylor, and it is. I will say I forgot how nice basketball, it goes quick. Football, it can kind of be a little long at times.
Well, depending, if you got a team that likes to throw the ball.
First free throw from Nagai is no good, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck. We see Coach Larry Centered in the house tonight. We, of course, will be covering Bobcat basketball as he's the head coach for the boys team at Oregon Davis this season. It's good to see him. Gave us a nice wave a little earlier. So she will make the second free throw. And now on the other end of the floor, the Lady Redskins have it. It's Riley Taylor. Skip past to Nava. Nava. To the right elbow, Cheryl Barnes. Back out to Taylor, inside to Barnes, back out. Taylor, three ball, smash. Riley Taylor, 19-10. The Lady Redskins lead, and the Cats push it forward to Sarah Thompson in the low block, and she gets it off the glass. 19-12.
Yeah, good answer there by the Bobcats, pushing it up the side of the court, and Sarah Thompson loving that right block.
Far corner, Taylor back to Presley Messer. Up top now to Serenity Nava. Nava has it, looking at the zone from the Cats. Back to Messer, then to Nava. Nava fakes the pass inside, back to the near corner. Riley Taylor, they're not attacking, Coach.
No, right now just throwing it around the perimeter, but you've got a 7-point lead. Might as well hold it for one at this point.
Yeah, last minute of the second quarter here. Messer has it to Nava, then inside to Cheryl Barnes, back up top to Nava. Now she's attacking. The D shrinks, back out to Presley Messer. Near corner three by Riley Taylor is no good, but that's what they got to do against the zone. Rebounded by the Cats. Pushing it forward is Gabby Krause, and laying it off the glass is Trinity Vasari. 19-14, 37 seconds to go in the second. Nava chucks a three, top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson. And the last 25 seconds of the second. Krause pushing it forward. Erin Macmillan, far side of the floor. She's going to shoot a three. It'll rattle around.
Call it a two.
Deep two. 19-16. The Lady Cats on a run here the last minute of this quarter. Probably should have taken your advice, Chris. Oh, stolen by Sarah Thompson. One-on-one off the glass. Right-handed layup is good. 19-18 will be the score at the half. The Lady Cats on a run. Oh, man. A one-point ball game in this cross-county battle. Would you want it any other way?
Welcome to the basketball season.
This is great. It was 19-12 in the last minute. And all of a sudden, the Lady Cats pop off. So we're going to talk about this in the Frayed Mortuary halftime show. We'll pick Chris's brain on this first half. Things opened up for the Lady Cats here in the last couple minutes. We'll talk about that, but also the Lady Redskins. That's all coming up next in the Frayed Mortuary halftime show. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
19-18 is the score here in the Frayed Mortuary halftime show. The Lady Redskins lead the Lady Cats. I'm Mitch Columbia. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Well, Coach, it ended well. The
For the Bobcats, yeah. We got a little exciting in the last 25 seconds.
Very exciting. Your thoughts on this first half?
Well, I think probably the first thing that Coach Kruger is going to talk about with Nava is the fact that, hey, that shot you took with 30 seconds left to go there in the first half, if that's at any other time in the first half,
yes,
that's a good shot. But not in that situation, because then that allowed Oregon Davis to actually get 2 more looks at the basket and get 4 more points. So I'm sure that Coach Kruger will do some coaching up there, talking to his point guard about.
When you even kind of mentioned it, just hold it for one shot with a minute to go.
Yeah, you're up 19-12. Hold it for one shot with a minute to go. In the worst case scenario, you go in the locker room, up 7.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, you go up in the locker room up 10 if you hit a 3.
Yeah. Now, the interesting thing is, though, even though it was the wrong time for that 3, they got the defense moving and shrinking. They get it inside. Nava drives in. They kick back out. It's much easier for an open 3 in that situation than a contested one.
It is. Again, Knox is doing a really good job against that, taking advantage of that 3-2 zone on the blocks. Having a shooter like Riley Taylor run corner to corner, and seeing how the Bobcat defense is adjusting to that. Now, what Oregon Davis is doing is they're taking Zolea from the point there on that zone and dropping her in front of the post player on the ball side.
Yep.
So, again, trying to play in front of Cheryl Barnes and Patrick and the girls that are in the post, trying to play in front and behind. But Knox is doing a very good job of running a high-low. Again, just have to be the timing now is just off a little bit. But I like the movement that they're getting against that zone. But again, just the timing, and sometimes the spacing is a little not quite where it needs to be. But again, I like what you said. Nava's got to do a better job of catching that ball on the reversal and attacking and making somebody guard her instead of just catching it and being guarded by air, really.
Right. Well, and then the Lady Cats, you build on that momentum there in the second. Probably pretty juiced up at the halftime break right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, you basically had one field goal in that first quarter.
And then things broke loose here in a second.
And things really didn't break loose until
the last minute.
Until the last minute. So you take that momentum and ride it into halftime, and be interesting to see what adjustments they make defensively to try to take away the high-low that Knox is taking advantage of. Now, the other thing, too, is, again, I would like to see Knox make that one more pass against the zone and let the corner enter it into the post instead of trying to force it from the wing, or from the top.
Yeah, because there's that much more crowd in your way, the passing lanes.
Well, not only that, but you kick the ball
it moves.
You kick the ball to Taylor in the corner, who's got 9 points here in the first half, all on 3-point made baskets. You have to come out and defend her. She's just going to keep knocking them down.
And that'll create the open opportunity to kick it in.
Open opportunity. So good. You open up the inside by knocking down the outside shots.
And then vice versa.
Right.
You get the inside.
You start pounding it inside, and now you can kick it back out.
You got the open shot.
And I tell you what,
man, I miss playing against the zone. I was licking my chops in the zone.
Tell you what,
if a team showed up a zone on me, Chris, I'm going off.
Well, we used to love it too. Me and my teammates.
We'd look at each other. It's like,
oh yeah,
here we go. Now we're playing.
When we would break down game film of our opponents, and the coach was out, they play a 2-3 zone, we'd all look at each other like, here we go.
We're going to win this one.
Yeah. We used to love it.
Loyalty, pride, dedication, all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. We are in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. We're going to take a break and come back. 19-18 in this cross-county battle. The Redskins lead the Cats.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and one truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. 19-18, the Lady Redskins lead the Lady Cats. Second half action on the way.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Back here in the beautiful Bobcat Den, we go to the second half. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. It's going to be a good second half here as these two teams, these rivals, these cross-county foes are battling it out here in the early going. Both teams' second game of the season, our first basketball broadcast of the season. We're so glad you joined us here on WKVI. We always have a fun time doing basketball, but you know we're going to be back at it tomorrow night as the Knox Redskins football team hosts Mishawaka Marion. That'll be a good one tomorrow night, Chris.
It will be a good one. 2 years in a row now, Knox and Mishawaka Marion have played for the sectional championship. So
crazy.
Yeah, last year Knox eked out a 12-0 win. So could be interesting tomorrow night.
Could be interesting. We will be there for that one tomorrow. Chris will be down on the sidelines, and then up in the booth with me will be head coach of the South Central Satellites football team, Buzz Schoaf. But we are underway to start the second half. The Lady Redskins will have it. It's Presley Messer at the volleyball line, handing off to Serenity Nava. Nava brings it to the near side of the floor to Riley Taylor near corner. That zone from the Cats is slowing the Redskins down here. And now traveling is Presley Messer. So turnover, something that Coach Kruger talked to us about in the Ancilla College Coaches Corner, and they've done better tonight than they did 2 nights ago in that win against Morgan Township, but they're still dusting off the cobwebs a little. Kraus will have it for the Lady Cats. She gets it inside to Sarah Thompson. She turns around just past the low block in the paint, and she gets it to go. The Lady Cats will take the lead here in the third, 20-19. And now here is Serenity Nava on the other end of the floor. Messer back to Nava. Nava brings it to the near side of the floor. Back up top of the key, Presley Messer. Messer. Far corner, Riley Taylor. Back out to Presley. Presley back to Riley Taylor. Far corner. Blocked pass by Sarah Thompson. It goes out of bounds. Showing off the volleyball skills there a little bit.
Yeah, this is the first lead Oregon Davis has had since 3-0, since early on.
Huge moment for the Lady Cats. We'll see how the Redskins respond. It's Nava behind her back. The sophomore gets it over to Presley Messer. Messer back to Nava, looking inside to Jayla Patrick. Nothing there. Then back over to Messer. Inside of the low block, Riley Taylor stolen by the Lady Cats. Maddie Zelaya. She gets it to Gabby Kraus, and here come the Lady Cats pushing it forward. It's Kraus driving inside. Takes a bump from Elise Wolf. Nothing called off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Riley Taylor, and here come the Skins. Nava crosses the timeline. She gets it to Messer, then to the right elbow. Riley Taylor, entry pass to the low block. Elise Wolf back out. Messer up top to Nava. Nava into the free throw line. Stolen by Sarah Thompson. She read the passing lane well. Here she comes, one-on-one. Crossover on Nava, and she puts it up. No good, but fouled. Thompson coming to life here at the end of the second and bringing that energy into the third.
And that's Nava's second.
Thompson will go to the line. First one is up, away, and it is good. Marv's Property Management specializes in limestone driveway materials as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements, and foundations. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel. Call Marv at 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. She will hit the second. It's now 22-19, the Lady Cats lead. And here's Riley Taylor going inside immediately. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by the Lady Cats. And here's Gabby Kraus to the near corner. 3-ball on the way from Trinity Vasari's no good. Rebounded by Jayla Patrick. She gets it to Riley Taylor, then to Serenity Nava. And here come the Skins. 5:50 to go in the third. Nava has it top of the key past the volleyball line, then gets it over to Presley Messer, back to Nava. Nava hands off to Riley Taylor. Oregon Davis cheer block is cheering the Lady Cats on. We see a lot of boys basketball players for the Cats out there clapping and cheering on the Lady Cats. It's Presley Messer back over to Riley Taylor. Taylor swings it over. Nava near side of the court looking at the 2-3 zone. Messer picks up her dribble near corner, skip pass. Whoa, over to Riley Taylor. She drives in, she loses it, stolen by the Lady Cats. Here comes Gabby Kraus pushing it forward. Tempo, dump off, travel. Yep.
Right idea, just got a little extra hop right there.
A little hesitation.
Olivia Edwards for the Bobcats to check in, replacing Madison Zelaya.
A little bit of a stalemate here the last couple of possessions. As now here at the left elbow is Jayla Patrick back over to Riley Taylor. Up and under, no good. Rebounded by Erin McMillan for the Lady Cats, and now she's bringing it forward. She's going to cross the timeline. To the near side of the floor. 3-ball on the way by Vasari's no good. Rebounded by Presley Messer, and a bump by Erin McMillan on Riley Taylor. They're going to call the foul there.
Yeah, and McMillan will be her first. Team first in the third quarter.
4:50 mark. And now here's Serenity Nava bringing it forward. To the far side of the floor. Presley Messer up top to Riley Taylor. Swings it inside. Dump off the Nava. Then pass to Jayla Patrick is blocked by the Lady Cats. And a fight for the rebound. Here's the whistle shrill. It looks like they're going to be giving the ball to Oregon Davis here.
Yeah, jump ball there.
So Gabby Kraus, the senior point guard, brings it forward for the Lady Cats. Skip pass over to McMillan, almost lost it but saves it. Brings it back out, and the blocking foul is Presley Messer. You can kind of feel the chippiness between these two teams.
Yeah, things start to get a little intense.
And it'll get worse as time goes on between these two rivals. Olivia Edwards will get it, low block, turns around, puts up the shot, no good, and here come the Lady Redskins. Riley Taylor over to Presley Messer. Messer holding, skip past to Jayla Patrick, into the left elbow. Riley Taylor puts up a shot, no good, blocked, little piece of it. Now on the floor, Nava and Kraus hit the deck. They're going to call jump ball. It stays here.
I'd like to see the Bobcats be a little bit more aggressive going after that rebound and not be so lackadaisical there.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Presley Messer to take it out. Tries the entry pass. Oh! Kraus hits the deck, crawling after the ball to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Giving everything they have right now. So Messer will take it out on the other side of the goal. Underneath their own basket. She will get it into Riley Taylor, puts up a shot immediately, and they call the foul.
It's going to be on Gabby Kraus. Her second. Riley Taylor to the line to shoot 2 for the Redskins.
Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. She hits the first, she hits the second. 22 to 21 is the score. A 1-point lead for the Lady Cats.
A lot of twos on that board.
Yeah. Near corner. Entry pass to Sarah Thompson. Back out up top, Gabby Krause. No good. And rebounded by Jayla Patrick. Here come the Lady Redskins. It's Serenity Nava crossing half court. Gets it over to Presley Messer. Messer inside to Riley Taylor. Here comes help by Sarah Thompson. She's going to get the jump ball, and that will be a turnover for the Redskins. The Cats take it.
Right. Hey, well, I got a chance here at the end of the first quarter over at the Tiger Den. Tri-Township leads Twin Lakes 10-6.
Nice. Back in our game, Krause has it over to McMillan, back to Krause, near side of the floor, picks up her dribble, then back to Aaron. Aaron to Sarah Thompson. She drives in, kicks it back out. 3 by Trinity Vasari on the way! Yes, sir! 25-21, 4-point lead. The Cats are putting things together here. And now the Redskins have it on the other end of the floor. Oh, it's going to be stolen. Picked up by Vasari. Little handoff to Krause. Off the glass is no good, but she will be fouled and go to the line.
Trinity Vasari here, 2 possessions in a row, offensively and defensively, making her name known. And that foul was on Serenity Nava, her 3rd. So some foul trouble here for the Redskins.
First free throw from Krause is no good, a rare miss, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw is good, 5-point lead, 26-21, 2:50 to go in the third. The Cats are in control right now. The Redskins are kind of had a tough start to the third here, Coach.
Yeah, only 1 field goal.
Messer has it to the far corner. Elise Wolf tries to get around Thompson. No way.
And actually, it wasn't a field goal. 2 free throws.
2 free throws. And now Patrick gets inside, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Edwards. And now a whistle on Riley Taylor.
Yeah, going after trying to get a steal there. A little too overly aggressive. But a nice rebound there by Olivia Edwards. Just on the outlet pass there, Riley Taylor trying to make something happen. Picks up her 2nd.
I've never coached, but I feel like you got to have a good 2 minutes here to go into the 4th starting strong if you're either team. Want to have to go into the 4th feeling good here. As here's another 3 by Vasari. No good. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson. Her putback's no good. She gets her own rebound, and she gets the 2nd putback to go. 28-21 now. The Cats are leading.
Yeah, Oregon Davis just slowly creeping that lead up.
Messer inside to Riley Taylor, and a foul will be called as she tried to put a layup off the glass from the low block. Is no good. They're going to call this on
Sarah Thompson.
Her first.
Nice cut there by Riley Taylor. See if she can take advantage of it here and knock down 2 more free throws.
First one's up, away, and good for Taylor. 28-22. They needed that one.
All 3 of the Redskin points here in the 3rd quarter have come from Riley Taylor free throws.
2nd is good.
What was that?
I'm just having fun. Cotton. Krause back up top to Macmillan. Then over to Krause. Entry pass to Thompson. Thompson, she's doubled. Help comes from behind. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Patrick. And now here come the Redskins. Patrick up to Presley Messer. Far side of the floor. Entry pass to Nava. Oh, a couple players get injured on the play. Took a hit to the head. I think Krause and Thompson may have ran into each other.
I think Krause and Thompson and Nava or Taylor, all 3 hit heads.
They come together. Sarah Thompson.
Triple noggin knocker.
That was a triple noggin knocker, Cotton. That's a good one. Triple noggin knocker here. And on the other end of the floor, picking up a foul are the Redskins, sending Trinity Vasari to the line. She misses the first of 2.
I tell you what, Oregon Davis would have a much bigger lead here if the free throw shooting was a little bit better. That's the 5th miss from the free throw line. You got to knock down the free ones.
2nd is good. 29-23, 1:29 to go in the 3rd. Nava brings it forward, crosses the timeline. Gets it to Jayla Patrick, swings it up top to Presley Messer, then over to Riley Taylor, far corner, back up top to Nava. Nava finds Patrick, back to Nava, fakes the pass, blows around, gets inside, off the glass, the blow by. Beautiful play by Serenity Nava, and now here comes Gabby Kraus pushing it forward to the near corner. Erin McMillan, three is no good. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson, though. She's attacking off the glass, and she gets it to go. Good for her. Last 50 seconds of the third, 31-25. Boy, we're getting home early tonight.
Good, I haven't had dinner yet.
I haven't either. Nava gets inside, and there will be a reach in here on what may be, 25, Maddie Zelaya, the sophomore. And you look at their roster, like you'd mentioned in the pregame, there's only 7 on this Oregon Davis Lady Cat roster. 2 seniors. 1 freshman, so 4 sophomores. And 4 sophomores. I mean, that's just no juniors. They are definitely going to they will need to rely on Gabby and Sarah this season as the Lady Redskins get it into Riley Taylor. No good. Rebounded by the Cats, and here comes Gabby. Gabby to the near corner. 3 by Trinity Vasari, and an offensive foul on Gabby Kraus here. Interesting. I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see. She passed it and gave it up, and I think she was just trying to cut through after she made the pass and just got a little too aggressive with the push there. So that's her 3rd. Again, probably a shot there that you don't want to take with 30 seconds to go. You don't need the 3. You're up 6.
On the other end of the floor, Jayla Patrick has it. Shoots a 3, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Serenity Nava. Her putback's no good, and it's rebounded by the Cats. Kraus pushing it forward. Lob pass up to Erin McMillan, no good. Or it is good. She couldn't get a shot off. She kicks it back out to Kraus. Then back to McMillan in the far corner. 3-ball, baby. 33-25. Oh, a deep 2.
Deep 2.
So they're going to call it a deep 2 as that will end the third quarter. 33-25. The Lady Cats lead the Lady Redskins. It's all up to the fourth quarter. We're going to hear it after this.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back in the Bobcat Den, Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. We go to the fourth quarter. 33-25. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats lead the Knox Lady Redskins. The Redskins having to start the fourth. It's Elise Wolf up top to Riley Taylor. Swings it over to Presley Messer. Messer has it. Dribbles. Gets it to Serenity Nava. Then to Riley Taylor. Near side of the floor. Driving inside. Double comes. Stolen by the Lady Cats. Here comes Erin McMillan attacking. Pulls back out. Lost the ball. Nava got in there. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Cat basketball here. We'll see if they call it on Messer or Riley Taylor. I believe it should be on Riley. Oh,
okay, technical foul.
Wow. So they're calling a tech on Erin McMillan. I didn't see it.
I didn't see what happened either.
I'll have to watch the playback later. She comes together with the team. She's not very happy right now. And shooting the technical free throw is Riley Taylor, who will get it to go. She gets another one as well, and they get the ball.
Yeah, could be a big momentum shift here on this play right here. But Taylor misses the second one, but they do get the possession here. So 33-26, able to cut into this 7-point lead for the Bobcats are the Redskins.
So the Redskins have it. They get it into Serenity Nava. Nava back to Messer, or Taylor, excuse me, then back to Nava. Nava up top to Patrick. Patrick swings it near side of the floor. Riley Taylor. They're getting a lot more motion here in this zone. You see them running through after the pass.
Yeah, running basically the circle offense.
Once they pass, the movement through the paint shrinks the D, and they're hoping something will open up. Patrick fakes the three, drives baseline around Thompson. Thompson recovers, back out to Messer. Messer then to Riley Taylor. She drives in, picks up her dribble to the near corner. Elise Wolf tipped out of bounds by Olivia Edwards, and it almost looked like Wolf had her hand on it last.
Right.
But they will keep it.
But the Redskins running the circle offense versus the 3-2 zone, just getting girls moving through the zone and cutting.
Patrick up top of the key, goes inside, back out to Messer, far corner. Back up to Patrick. Patrick extended wing on the far side of the floor, up top to Serenity Nava, swings it around. Near us, Riley Taylor, then back up top to Patrick. Patrick back to Taylor. Taylor holding, waiting. Here comes Wolf, top of the key. Wolf. Zelaya all over, and they're going to call her for a foul. She can't believe it. Trying to be aggressive here in this game, and the officials are keeping a tight lid on that.
That's her fourth. Again, I thought that was a little touchy there, a little ticky-tack on that one.
Near corner.
I'll give Harrell a hard time online for that one.
And they get the entry pass, but a foul will be called on 15. That's Olivia Edwards.
Her second, team third. So
already.
Yeah. So free throw shooting could play huge here for the Redskins.
Far corner, Riley Taylor three. No good. Rebounded by Gabby Kraus. Here come the Lady Cats. Kraus head up, crossing the timeline. Lob pass into Edwards. Turns around. Dump off to Sarah Dobson. And they get the points. Beautiful play by Edwards. 35-26, 9-point ball game. The Lady Cats of Oregon Davis lead. The Lady Redskins of Knox. It's Jayla Patrick near side of the floor. Picks up her dribble. Then to the near corner, Presley Messer. Messer back to Elise Wolf. Swings it over to Riley Taylor. Attacks. Trying to draw the charge was Madison Zelaya. No, but they lost the ball. Stolen by the Cats. It's Gabby Kraus near corner here. And there will be a timeout on the floor by head coach Aubrey Lady to chat this over at the 5:32 mark, 35-26. The Cats really opened things up here.
Yeah, again, I do not think that, well, I take that back. They have one field goal in the second half, the Redskins do. Everything else has been from the free throw line.
And they started the second half with 19, right?
Right.
Because it was 21 to 19. What was it at half?
It was 19-18.
19-18, so they had 18. Right?
No, Oregon Davis had 18.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Knox led at the half, and then from 19 to 26, they've only scored 7 points here.
Yeah, one field goal and 5 free throws.
Which is why this 9-point lead by the Cats seems so big, because the Redskins just haven't been able to get the ball in the hole. Partly due to the Lady Cat defense being a little bit more stringent here. Kraus has it.
And Coach Lady here telling her girls to, hey, be patient. You got a 9-point lead, and Knox is sitting in a 2-3 zone.
Let him.
Right, let him sit back there. And now Coach Kruger's telling them to get up, pressure the ball, make them count, make the officials count.
So they are passing around up top. Kraus has it. Here comes Nava. Skip pass over to Zelaya. Zelaya back off to Kraus. Kraus crossing over. Ball's loose. Hits. Oh, she had to pick up her dribble, but a blocking foul will be called on Presley Messer here. That'll be the Redskins' first team foul of the fourth. Zelaya will take it out, kick it in to Gabby. Kraus has it. into Thompson at the right elbow. She dribbles out back to the near corner. 3 on the way by Trinity Vasari's no good. She tracked her own rebound down, though, but Jayla Patrick rips it away. Here come the Lady Redskins. It's Serenity Nava crossing half court. Nava has it, picks up her dribble. Back to Riley Taylor, driving inside on Thompson. Picks up her dribble, back out to Patrick. Patrick picks up her dribble, then over to Presley Messer. Far side of the floor. Skip pass near corner. Elise Wolf back up to Patrick. They got the movement. No good from 3. And rebounded by Nava. Wow. And a jump ball will be called. It will be Oregon Davis basketball. Nava's been getting in there.
Yeah, it's her 4th rebound that I have unofficially.
Wow. And the smallest person on the floor is able to come up with the rebound. And now here's the full court pressure from the Cats. Kraus crossing over. 3
nice
Redskins
pass.
up to Olivia Edwards off the glass. Kraus showing that senior leadership. 3 Redskins couldn't stop her. She was weaving in and out of them, crossing over. And now they lead 37-26 at the 4-minute mark in the 4th quarter here. Nava back over to Presley Messer. Inside to Riley Taylor. Blocked by the Cats. Saved. Rebounded by Kraus. She gets it to Edwards. Back to Kraus. Kraus pushes it forward. This is Trinity Vasari off the glass. Too hard and rebounded by Messer. Up to Riley Taylor. Taylor to cross the timeline. Taylor, hesitation, still with it, spinning around, getting into the paint, puts up a shot, blocked again by the Cats. Kraus has it. Here comes the trap. She picks up her dribble. She needs to get rid of it. Timeout. Head coach Aubrey Lady. She's going to burn a full here.
That's all she has left.
So that will have to be, yeah. Oh, man. So they're going to have their last chat here at the 3:26 mark. Things are going to have to go their way. She can't stop the clock the rest of the way.
No, she's got 2. No, it's all full timeout.
Oh, out of full.
She's out of 30, so she's got 2 fulls left.
I see what you're saying.
Another score update from Tri-Township. The Lady Tigers have opened it up at halftime, leading 27-14 versus Twin Lakes.
Good for them. And I am awaiting a score update from Paul Dunn. He's at Culver as they're hosting the South Central Satellites. We'll keep our eye on that game as well. The Lady Trojans were in a game tonight. We'll see if we can get a score update from them.
And North Judson. If anybody has my number and is at North Judson and wants to shoot me a text, let me know.
They are hosting Rochester.
Of course, they're probably playing a JV game, so that
pushes everything back.
Probably wouldn't be starting until later.
Yeah, we did not have a JV game due to the fact the Lady Cats only have 7 on their squad. So they started this game. Tip-off was at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. So our game will be well over before a lot of our area team games get buttoned up. But back in our game, the last 3:26 here, the Lady Redskins trailing 37-26 in a full court pressure situation. They get it into Sarah Thompson. Back to Zelaya, back to Thompson, pushing it forward to Vasari, then to Gabby Kraus, near side of the floor. Entry pass to Sarah Thompson, attacks! She draws the foul, couldn't get it to go. She'll go to the line.
Like to see her take maybe 1 or 2 more dribbles and get around Wolf there. But again, drew the foul and is going to get 2 free throws here, where tonight from the line, she is 2 of 4.
First one is up away, and it is good. Mars Property Management specializes in limestone driveway materials as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements, and foundation. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel as Thompson hits the second. Call Marv at 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. 39-26, the Cats lead. Here come the Redskins. It's Messer up top to Nava. Nava pressured by Zelaya. Gets it over to Jayla Patrick, the former Lady Cat of Oregon Davis, now a Lady Redskin. She's had a lot of minutes on the floor for the Redskins. Back up top to Nava. Fakes a 3. Drives around. Near corner, Presley Messer. Ooh, almost a carry. They didn't call it. Back to Nava. Swings it over to Patrick. 3 ball. Too hard. Rebounded by Olivia Edwards. She gets it to Kraus. Nava all over. Oh, no. She almost threw it away. She will. Riley Taylor will steal it. Then it's back to Presley Messer, far corner. Back to Elise Wolf, skips it. Over to Jayla Patrick. 3, no good, and rebounded by Maddie Zelaya. She gets it to Kraus. Kraus, then to Sarah Thompson. The 2 seniors connect here. Splitting the defenders, going inside. Can't get it to go. Off the foot of Riley Taylor. It will stay here. Thompson just really
has taken over.
She has. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Kraus to take it out, slaps the ball. Here comes the play, waiting for someone. She finds it to the near corner. Trinity Vasari back to Kraus. She's going to bring it back out up top, and they're going to let this clock tick here. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the ball game. They are leading 39-26 from the right elbow. Sarah Thompson in and out, no good. Rebounded by Patrick. Jayla bringing the ball up, crossing the timeline. She's going to attack, spinning around, picks up her dribble. Thompson doubles, jump ball.
Redskins basketball.
They've got 2 minutes here, Coach. They need to get the ball in the bucket.
Yeah, get the ball in the bucket, and I look for, if they score here, I look for Coach Kruger to use one of his 4 timeouts he has remaining to set up something defensively.
They'll kick it out, far corner to Patrick. Then up top to Nava. Nava skip pass to the near corner. Elise Wolf. Entry pass to Patrick at the low block. Patrick skip pass back over to the far side of the floor. It's Riley Taylor.
Taking too long.
I know. Oh, nice pick by Elise Wolf. Taylor spins around to the low block, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Olivia Edwards. She gets it to Gabby Kraus. Here comes the double. She pushes it forward to Trinity Vasari, and now the Cats have it to Thompson. Back to Kraus here. Kraus holding it, coming up on a minute to go in this ball game. It just hasn't gone the Lady Redskins' way at all this second half. I mean, really at all. The Cats took advantage of it here. There's a minute to go in this game, and it's all but over here now, Chris. 13-point lead. It's becoming insurmountable. And they are just passing around up top, and there comes the foul from Patrick, fouling Kraus. I'm surprised that the foul didn't come sooner.
Right.
But they'll get it into Kraus. She will lose it. They'll call a travel?
No, just call it. Went out of bounds.
So a turnover for the Cats sees it Redskin basketball with 48.2 seconds here. Nava will cross half court. Gets it over to Presley Messer. Messer, far side of the floor. Skip past to Nava. They're going to need to shoot it here soon. Back over to Messer. Then to Nava. Then to Taylor. Over to Elise Wolf, 15 feet from the far corner. She gets it to go. 39-28. Only their second
field goal
of the second half. And they will foul Gabby Kraus, trapping her in the near corner. This will be on Riley Taylor.
Her third.
Team's fourth. Last 23.8 seconds here. They get it into Sarah Thompson. She brings it forward. Up to Olivia Edwards, and it'll be thrown away. She couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Again, that's one of those where if you're Sarah, take a couple more dribbles, make that defender commit to you, and then you dump it off. If the defender doesn't commit, take it all the way in.
So here come the Redskins. It's Nava over to Presley Messer. Last 10 seconds of this ball game. The Lady Cats will beat the Lady Redskins here in the Bobcat Den. And I'm going to look through the record books here on John Harrell. I know it's been a few years, I want to say. As it'll be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket for the Lady Redskins. The last 8.4 seconds here. They get it inside to Elise Wolf. Block shot by Sarah Thompson. Up to Gabby Kraus, and that will be the end of the ball game. 39-28. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats will beat their cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, here at the beautiful Bobcat Den. The Lady Cats beat the Knox Lady Redskins last year at Knox 43-37. This year they really took it to them. So I stand corrected. The Lady Cats did beat the Lady Redskins last year. So congratulations to the Lady Cats. Another cross-county battle here on KVB's WK VI. Tough loss for the Knox Lady Redskins. We'll talk things over with Chris here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show. Let's get back to Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
39-28 is the final as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats beat their cross-county foe, the Knox Lady Redskins. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Shout out to Larry Centard. We look forward to talking with you in the coming weeks, Coach. But we'll go ahead and bring our sports analyst in, Chris McGowan. A tale of two halves, really.
Really, yeah. It really was.
I've always wanted to say that.
Yeah,
I got to say it.
I wanted to say it about 6 times in that second half, but I didn't. But again, yeah, just really, Knox only 2 field goals in the entire second half. Just struggled. 9 points total. 5 free throws, 2 2-point field goals, and then the last field goal came with under like a minute to go. So again, just Oregon Davis made some adjustments in the second half defensively. Wasn't giving up the post as easy. So again, just shots that were falling in the first half for the Lady Redskins did not fall in the second half, and that's basketball.
You had a score update from Tri-Township. I finally got a score update from Paul Dunn. Culver is leading South Central at Culver. It's halftime, 15-10 between the Lady Cavs and the Lady Satellites.
Scorcher.
So we'll see what happens in the second half. Like we said, we did not have a JV game, so that's why our game will be buttoned up well before any of our other area teams' games get buttoned up. We'll keep our eye on the Lady J, see if we can get a score update from them as well. West Central, I did not get a score update as they were taking on Caston tonight. And then, like Chris had mentioned a little bit ago, Tri-Township taking care of business against Twin Lakes right now in the Tiger Den.
Yeah, doing a very good job. Ought to be a pretty good season for the Lady Tigers again. Been able to put together about 5 or 6 solid seasons in a row. The Lady Tigers.
And that's an interesting story, especially with Jade Pryor departing. We remember her, of course, 1,000-point scorer for the Tri-Township Lady Tigers. Very interesting to see how this team would look this year. So we'll see what's in store for Coach Porter.
They got a really good freshman guard, left-handed freshman guard, and Emily Hunke. So
okay, we'll be seeing them soon here, I believe, in the next few weeks. So we're very excited about that. But we'll go ahead and go over some stats. What we saw tonight. Of course, this is unofficial.
Unofficial.
Chris, you do a pretty good job with it.
Well, I tell you what, I got to be honest with you. I really wasn't into it to start the game.
Because we're still in football mode.
Still in football mode, and I'm about a minute into it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to do stats. Yeah. And so I'm off of memory. I'm trying to mark down,
how
rebounds and that. Yeah. So, again, the final score, 39-28 for the victorious Oregon Davis Bobcats. Let's start with the Knox Redskins. Serenity Nava had 2 points and 4 rebounds. Riley Taylor led the Redskins in scoring. She had 14 points, 5 of those in the second half, 9 of those in the first half, all 9 of those on 3-point shots. She had 5 rebounds unofficially. Elise Wolf had 6 points and 2 rebounds. Jayla Patrick had 4 points, all those coming in the first half, but she had 10 rebounds for the Redskins. And closing out the scoring, Cheryl Barnes had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Now here's a positive for the Redskins. The problem was they didn't get there enough, but they still, from the free throw line, they were 7 of 8 from the line. You'll take that percentage.
Yeah, you will.
You just want to get there more often. For the victorious Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats, they had all but 1 in the scoring column. Madison Zelaya was the only one that did not score for the Lady Cats, but I tell you what she does defensively is nothing short of remarkable, because Oregon Davis does not press, but they send her up, and she's the full court press. Yeah. She is by herself the full court press in that 3-2 zone. She will pick up and hound the full 84 feet. But again, for the Bobcats here, number 15 Olivia Edwards had 2 points and 6 rebounds. Trinity Vasari had 6 points, 4 of those in the second half with 3 rebounds. Gabrielle Krause, 5 points, but 9 rebounds. Sarah Thompson led all scorers with 18 points and 5 rebounds, 12 of those coming in the second half for the Lady Cats. Erin McMillan had 7 points, and rounding out the scoring, Victoria Nagai was 1 of 2 from the line for 1 point. The Lady Bobcats, I had them 9 of 14 from the line, so +2 from the free throw line for the Cats.
Great job. That's actually really in-depth, so I appreciate you doing that, Chris.
No problem.
Luckily, we have Tim Knowlton for the football season at Knox, so we're good with that. We don't need you to do stats tomorrow night.
Right. Yeah, he'll be able to print those off
for us.
That'd be great.
We'll go ahead and take a break. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next. We may be able to catch a word with head coach Aubrey Lady as well, so stay tuned here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voices of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
All right, Chris, thoughts for our Stark County Co-op play of the game?
I'll tell you what, the play of the game, to me, the play of the game was the steal with about 4.5 seconds to go by Sarah Thompson right before halftime, and took it the length of the court and laid it in as time expired. And what was a 19-12 lead with like 30 seconds to go for the Redskins got cut to 19-18, and the Lady Bobcats just took that momentum into halftime and come out, made some adjustments, and came away with an 11-point victory.
Well, now we have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. It is Aubrey Lady. Coach, big win. You even out the season, 1-1. We talked about that tough loss on Tuesday night. But the girls, the Redskins came out hot there in the first quarter. But then, like Coach said, there in the end of the second, you guys just really, it seemed like things got going the way you wanted them to, and it carried on in the second half. What were your thoughts?
It took us a little bit to get in the groove of things. With teenage girls, sometimes that'll happen. But I thought that Maddie Zalea did a very good job of getting our tempo going as far as defensively up at the top. We got to work on her keeping her hands off every once in a while. She gets a little bit too feisty, but it's easier to rile a horse back than to rile them up. So, but no, it started with our defense. At times we were flying out at people and they were going right around us as opposed to closing out, and then making sure that we're getting those defensive rebounds. I think they had quite a few offensive boards in that first half, and we had to make sure that we limited those in the second half, and I thought we did a much better job. We still have a lot to work on as far as talking and rotating, but they don't stop talking before practice or outside of practice. However, when they get on the floor, we're like, you can do the same thing, just continue to do that. So hopefully we can get them doing that. It does make life a lot easier when we do communicate. So, but all in all, good.
So what adjustments at halftime did you make? Because you held them to 2 field goals the entire second half.
We packed it in. We knew they could shoot it from the outside. However, I think at times in the first half we were too far out and letting them go down the middle of the lane. And when we packed it in, we made sure that we weren't rotating out to the shooter until the ball was being passed. Not caught, but passed, and that way we could get out with a hand up. And I think, obviously, again, Maddie at the top, making sure that she is getting our defense going, then the rest of them can kind of pick up from there. We did do a better job of running the floor the second half.
Yes.
Got some good layups off of that. Liv and Sarah Thompson were flying out, which is exactly what we need them to do, taking turns on who was in front, who got the rebound. But with Gabby at the point, she, being a senior, she's kind of figured out how to calm down a little bit and, relax. We were up. We sometimes have to remember what game situations are. Do we need a 3 with 30 seconds to go?
Right.
And understanding what we need in that moment, and that we didn't do a very good job of knocking down free throws, but we will work on that this week. And
I had you 9 of 14 from the line. But again, the thing that, 3 things I always look at in a basketball game: turnovers, rebounding, and free throw shooting. If you win 2 of those 3, or you win all 3, exponentially growth in winning a basketball game. And I had you, unofficially, +3 on the boards and then +2 at the free throw line. So, and you come away with an 11-point victory.
Yeah.
I didn't keep turnovers, but I'm sure maybe on Saturday when we talk to you, you can let us know how that turned out.
it was much better than the previous game, so we were excited about that.
Well, you see North Miami next week. Hey, it's the season's here. We're rolling now, Coach.
Conference game, right?
Conference game, North Miami.
First conference game of the year. You're going to have to travel there. It's a long drive.
Boy.
So, and it's not easily accessible off 31. You kind of got to drive in through the fields to get there. I've been there. It's a pretty cool gym. I like the North Miami gym. It's a pretty cool place to play. But you'll be taking on the Lady Warriors. Anything you know at all at this time, or anything you've kind of kept your mind on?
Obviously, they made a deep run in the tournament last year. We did a decent job last year competing with them.
Yeah, only a 7-point loss.
And, I think with that game, we let them get too far ahead and just had to dig ourselves out of too big of a hole. But, the big thing for us, again, is going to make sure that we're in shape and we're being able to get up and down the floor. I thought we did a pretty decent job with 7 girls tonight, being able to run them in and out and still have our win to keep going. Somehow our 2 seniors ran into each other at one point, but they were good. They gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah, 3 players.
I think all 3 of them knocked heads. We called it the triple noggin knocker.
Well, they are smart, so that helps. But, no, we'll be ready ready to go come Tuesday. And like you said, it's a conference game, so that conference is a very strong conference, and it does get us ready for the tournament, so we're excited.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady. Here in the Collins Insurance post-game show, they beat the Knox Lady Redskins 39-28. I believe we'll have an opportunity to talk with head coach Rob Kruger. I think he's here off to the side.
Yeah, he's coming on up. He was waiting for Coach Lady.
Go ahead and wait for him here to get his official response on tonight's tough loss. They were there. They had it right there in the first half, and then the second half, the defense for the Cats really held on strong. And like Chris said, it just was a tough second half for the Lady Redskins. But we'll go ahead and bring in head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, Rob Kruger. A tale of two halves, Coach. Literally.
I told the girls, sometimes you give your opposition some hope, a little more hope than maybe what they thought they would have had going into a halftime, where you feel like you have all the momentum for most of the first two quarters, and then you take maybe a questionable shot with time running out in the second quarter, and then it turns into 4 points or 6 points, and then all of a sudden that lead goes down to one real quick. And they clearly had the momentum going into the second half, and they took advantage of that, and I don't think we ever snapped out of it after that.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and I even said it at halftime, I think probably the first thing Coach Kruger is going to talk about, he's going to coach his girls up. And hey, any other time that three-point shot's probably a good shot in that offense for you. But, you're up 7. And just at that point, I even said with a minute
just
to
go,
go,
the ball.
I said just pull it out and take the last shot. And you forced a couple there, and you allowed them to run out and got 6 easy points and cut it to 19-18. So they were down 1, but like you said, they carried that momentum to the second half, and they held it to 2 field goals the entire second half.
Right, and we just clearly weren't aggressive enough. It seemed like we were playing on our heels, especially the second half. Even the first half when we had the lead, I wasn't totally pleased with the way we were moving against their zone. I felt at times we got a little bit 2-3 point happy when we had about 5 or 6 maybe not go in a row, and really, at that point you have to have a feel like, okay, this is a time where we need to look to get the ball in the paint. So. These are things that I think you have to go through as a new coach coaching a different group of girls, and it's going to take a little time to iron out everything against things that we don't always see.
Right.
And that type of zone we don't always see. Morgan was strictly a man-to-man team, and there are a lot of sets you can draw up versus man-to-man, and there are a lot of starter plays you can do against a man-to-man that you really can't do against a zone. And I think that is something that we need to work on definitely.
Well, I thought in the first half I liked what you were doing, having your 3-point shooter run the baseline, and you were overloading that 3-2 zone, and you really put pressure on Oregon Davis early on. But then again, kind of got a little stagnant. It seemed like the timing was off just a little bit. And, and Taylor, and I even made the comment on air, I said, she needs to, I understand she wants to be on the ball side, but you don't have to go every single time. Just sit there and wait and let them bring the ball back to you, and that way you're not running yourself to death. But, I think a couple of times, they could have thrown it to Taylor in the corner, make that girl on the bottom of the zone come out, and then throw it to the block. You're trying to force it from the top too much.
Right, and that was the goal, as in hopes that they would bring the block defender out, and we would have somebody open there. And there were times, too, you talk about timing, that Taylor Riley was going across the lane and the ball was going her way, and then the ball would be brought right back, and she was kind of stuck in between.
Right.
And so that's part of the timing that,
better to find this out now than later on down the road.
Right. I'm certain, if teams are scouting this is right. This is something that
we're going to see.
They might consider it. If they're a type of team that likes to mix up defenses for sure. So, it's early in the season, and there's time to get things straightened out, and that's what we'll start doing tomorrow.
You started your 5-game road trip tonight. Between now and November 18th, you'll be on the road quite a bit. You're at West Central next. Do you know anything about the Lady Trojans right now?
I know they had a good year last year. That's about all I know.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm more concerned about, and I'll do my scouting and due diligence, but right now there are definitely some things that we need to figure out on our end.
Well, Coach, I sure do appreciate your time. Thanks for coming up here and talking with us. It's always great to talk with you as well and officially meet you, and look forward to talking to you this Saturday.
Absolutely. I'll be there, 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir. That is Rob Kruger.
He's got the 8 o'clock slot?
Yeah, we're going to put him in there.
Guy.
Yeah, well, we know we can't have Russ first.
In all my years, I never had the first slot.
Well, I wasn't here.
Of course, but I was always co-hosting the show.
Yeah, we're going to have him on first slot. I figured take the first slot and then keep Coach Radke in the normal slot that he's at. So it'll be a Knox heavy first half of the first hour there. Then we'll button things up at the bottom of the hour with head coach of the West Central Trojans, Mark Hall. But interesting conversations there with both head coaches. Learned a lot there of what Rob Kruger's kind of thinking about with the Knox Lady Redskins and what he wants to do. I also got a score update from Jeff Messer, athletic director at West Central. West Central is leading Casson at the end of the third, 26-19. So
I have a score update from the Tiger Den in lacrosse. The Tri-Township Lady Tigers have a 10-point lead at the end of the third, 36-26.
We'll take a break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
This year, I'm starting my holiday planning early.
Smart, with all the shopping, travel, and video calls.
That's why I'm getting Surf Fiber Fast Internet, with all the speed I need, plus so much more.
With Surf Fiber Internet, you get perks like free installation, free Wi-Fi, no contracts, no data caps, all-in pricing and price lock for life. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas. Go to surfinternet.com for full offer details.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service, located you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who is our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game tonight?
I'll tell you what, she got the double tonight. Got the play of the game and player of the game. Got to go with Sarah Thompson.
Yeah.
18 points, 5 rebounds unofficial. And again, just 12 of those coming in the second half. Basically, she single-handedly outscored the Lady Redskins by herself, 12-9 in the second half.
Unbelievable. And I think she's on the way to have a great senior year.
Yeah.
Her and Gabby Krause together.
Yeah, that's a pretty good legit duo right there, inside and out. And Krause only had 5 points tonight, but she had 9 rebounds from the guard position. So
let's hope the noggins are okay tomorrow morning. We don't need concussions here, Kyra. We don't need concussions, girls.
Yeah, no concussion protocol.
Well, congratulations to Sarah Thompson for being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action tomorrow night on the football field as the Knox Redskins host the Mishawaka Marion Knights. A little deja vu. We're going to see them in the sectional championship matchup for the second year in a row as we will be going live at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Chris will be on the sidelines getting all the inside information. Buzz Schoaf, head coach of the South Central Satellites football team, will be up in the booth with me to help us break that game down tomorrow, so don't miss it. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, as we will talk to several of our area coaches. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Hey, go ahead, follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB sports content. Final word from you tonight, Coach.
It's weird doing basketball again, I tell you. But
hey,
it's nice.
In 49 states, it's only basketball, but this is Indiana.
This is Indiana. I got you. Yeah, this is Indiana. I understand that.
I get excited.
Oh yeah. But again, it's nice to be indoors and then nice to
get home before midnight.
I tell you what, that game did go awfully quick.
Yes, I know. It was so nice.
Yeah, it's a lot different than.
I love it.
But again, you look at it's quarters are in basketball 4 minutes shorter, so it's 16 minutes shorter.
And then a halftime shorter.
And the clock's not stopping after every pass.
Yeah.
So, but again,
I'm excited for tomorrow, though.
I am excited for tomorrow, and I tell you what, I'm actually looking forward to. Saturday after our show, I'm actually going to head down to Winnemac and watch Coach Stasiak and his Lady Warriors take on South Central. So
very cool.
Yeah, him and I have been talking here the last couple of days.
Nice.
And so I said I'm going to come down and watch you Saturday. So
is he recruiting you?
Yeah, I doubt that. But again. No, it's just good to be back into the mix of things.
Yes.
And I thought for our first broadcast, I thought we did a heck of a job. You look at you stepping right up like you hadn't missed a beat.
I just
doing the doing the play-by-play. It's something I tell you what, I don't think I could ever do play-by-play.
You'd be surprised.
I like the color. I like adding a little funniness, a little quirkiness to the broadcast.
Well, I've come a long way. You listen to that first broadcast we did at Winnemac for football. I listen to that every once in a while to give me a pat on the back now because, boy, was it bad then. But we have come a long way. We're working on it. We're still working. We're learning every day.
Well, when you showed up in that Hawaiian shirt, I was like, what in the world did I get myself into?
Who the heck is this guy? Big city slicker coming up to Knox. What are you doing here, buddy? Got the Hawaiian shirt on. Looking extra exotic. But that was a fun night.
You come walking in, I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Hawaiian?
I didn't have a WKVI shirt yet. We didn't get our swag from JT Shirt Shack until week 7, I think. But anyway, our final from the Bobcat Den saw the Oregon Davis Lady Cats beat the Knox Lady Redskins. A cross-county battle here on WKVI. The final was 39-28. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. What time are we going on the air tomorrow?
We are going live at 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
6 Central, okay.
You should be there.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
You'll be there in time. We get a cone of ice.
If they're there.
You'll be wearing shorts, too.
Oh, yeah.
From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing, and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way!